powder trick worked like a champ, so now I'm just recycling bags. Next time I make a bag of flour, I'll probably replace these. Like, the flour in there might start getting a little gross later, but so it's an awkward angle, and I don't know how to fix that. It can't be like that, because that's weird. And you see my giant pile of laundry. See my giant pile of laundry? Giant pile of laundry. Really needs folding. So two things. Today I was in the office this morning, and I was in the office all day yesterday because we had a whole bunch of meetings on Monday, and it really killed my opportunity to get my, review all those resumes and get my schedule set and whatever. So that was the thing. So I ended up having to go in I really didn't have to go in, but I like to go in during the week when I can, and that way it's, cause I don't like taking advantage of my privilege of working from home. So, whenever it makes sense or when it's possible, I go in. So I was in this morning and I left at noon, and I'm taking a bit of a break right now because I'm going to be working until 10 o'clock at night, and my brain is just kind of fried. It's just kind of fried, and I need a real break, is what I'm trying to say. So another good reason for me to go in 2 days this week, even if it was only half a day today, is that I am not going to be back in the office until, oh wow, for like 2 weeks. It'll be the rest of this week, the following week, and the week after that. It's complicated, but essentially it breaks down to that I will not be in the office for almost 3 weeks. So yeah, it's a lot of time to be out of the office. I will be working the majority of that time. I do have some vacation days stuffed in there because there are things like recruitment training school and actual recruitment and whatever else that I need to be attending, and I need to be on top of, because now I am the recruitment advisor for my chapter, Brunel, there. So I am the ritual advisor for Georgia Tech, and I help in the membership room there during recruitment. And I have for the past 12 years been in the membership room, which is just a huge privilege, and I take it very seriously, and I love it so much. And it's one of the few things I do with tech now. So I'm big into that. And then I have recruitment training school at Brunel, and they kind of overlap each other, but I had committed to Georgia Tech first, so that has to be honored above everything, because it was my first commitment, and I didn't find out about, like, I wasn't officially asked to be the recruitment advisor for Brunel until I think maybe last week or the week before. I don't remember. Like, I seriously, I am just so fried. My head is so fried. So I'm gonna take my break. I have to be in the shower in about 20 minutes, because if I don't get in the shower in 20 minutes, I am not gonna get a shower again until Friday. And by shower, I mean like the full shebang with the washing of the hair and whatever. I don't mean like an actual shower to bathe myself. I keep saying shower, but when I say shower, I mean when I wash my hair. I don't mean getting clean. I get clean every day, sometimes twice a day, depending on how gross I get. I'm gonna go. So here's a little something about my organization, right? I like things to be super neat and super easy to access. So this is my pajama drawer. I've been having serious trouble with the washing machine lately. Right, so here is my jammy drawer, and typically I sleep in a t-shirt and like a little shortsy something. Sometimes I sleep in matching jammies. Sometimes I sleep in tank tops if it's really hot. Whatever, right? So in my loungy drawer, which is below, here is my loungy drawer. Down here I've got leggings, thermal jammies, sweatpants, more sweatpants, and then regular jammy pants.
And here's what I'm thinking. I want to break away from sleeping in t-shirts and utilize my matching jammies more because they're softer and they are significantly more comfortable. The other thing I have going on here is this monstrosity, and this is the real problem. These are t-shirts that I am either too large for right now, but don't want to give away or donate or whatever because they're special to me, like this one. And this one is the same one. And these guys, like most of these are squirrel shirts or Bernal shirts or tech shirts or whatever, and I'm not ready to give them away because I am desperate to fit in them again one day. And some of them I might actually fit in now because some of these are doubles, so I don't know. I'll have to go through that. Point is, I have a lot of plain V-neck t-shirts that I like to wear like around the house or just to run to Target or the grocery store or whatever, but they never stay straight. Never, ever, ever. These are like long, cold weather loungy shirts for around the house. But this never stays straight. This never stays tidy. Like a whole bunch of stuff over here could probably get donated. These are the tech shirts. That's right. I did sort these at one point. So these are all the tech shirts that I would really like to be able to fit in again one day. And I'm nervous about throwing them out because I really hope that I will be able to fit into them one day. But right now, this is just an eyesore and a reminder that I used to fit into these things and I don't now. So my plan is to take all of the shirts that I can actually wear now and replace the t-shirts in the second drawer. Yes, I did not make the bed today, which is strange because I always make the bed. It's like it's the second thing I do in the morning. Oh no, I'm sorry, the third. First thing I do is feed Remus. Second thing is I open the blinds. Third thing is I make the bed and then I brush my teeth. Right, so I want to take things out of the second drawer and replace them with the t-shirts that I do fit in because those are the ones that get used a lot. So, I don't know. I gotta have things neat and tidy. I've gotta have things work for me. These are covered, by the way, because this is the shelf that Remus likes to get on, and since he's oozy and pricky because he's sharp with his claws, I covered this row up with stuff, so when he gets on it, he's actually on the paper, not the clothes. But this has gotta change. Grr. Okay, this is what I have come up with. These are graphic around the house, run to the grocery store t-shirts that fit me right now. These are solid t-shirts that fit me right now. Jammies, jammy shorts, matching jammies, things like that. Oh, that's my to donate pile. And here we have long sleeve cold weather loungy things, t-shirts that I don't want to get rid of, but I don't want to make like my staples around the house anymore because they're just kind of schlubby. Except for this one. This one's from my women's college and it just doesn't quite fit right to leave the house. These are all the shirts that are a little too small but are still within reach. They're mostly just tight in the chest region, so eventually, hopefully, maybe it'll get a little more manageable. But these are all shirts that I really and truly love and don't want to get rid of, and hope that either I will fit in them within the next few months or I will piece them together into a quilt. You are now precariously placed on top of the baker's rack while I make Remus's cheese because he is screaming and he's really loud and insistent and it makes it very difficult to concentrate on what I'm trying to tell you. So, what was I trying to tell you? Right, so I'm gonna try some different recipes for sleeping that involve the lavender because Pinterest is covered with them. And I have, while I was on the Pinterest looking for other things, I was like, you know what? I have that haircut tomorrow, so I should probably be thinking about what I want to do. So lately, I have been defaulting to a ponytail situation. Oh, this light is fantastic. Lately, I've been defaulting to the ponytail situation because my hair is very, very thick, and I've been trying to let it grow out, and it's gotten, like, it's not healthy right now. I mean, you can tell with the little peel ups, it's just not healthy. So I've been looking into it. I think I want to do something rather drastic with the cut. Start concentrating on hiding pills in Remus's cheese is hard work.
Right, so I don't know. Like I like the length, but I really hate that there's no form, and I hate that the bangs that I'm growing out are so incredibly separate from the rest of my hair that it looks like I'm growing out my bangs. It doesn't look like it's an intentional style, because it's not. One moment. Hey, hey. All right, so now he gets second dinner, which is half a can of this stuff. And he gets it in a bowl, and then he gets to lick the spoon. I know, buddy, I know, it's all very exciting. So excuse me while I get the bowl that you're currently sitting in. Great, excellent. So yeah, so that's the thing that's gonna happen tomorrow. I have another long day tomorrow. I had a really long day today. I only got off the phone about 15 minutes ago, and I'm just, it's almost 10 o'clock, and I'm so tired, and I can't even think straight. It's been a hard day to think straight. Excuse me. Wednesday. Oh, okay. You want something? You want a snack? Does your boy want a snack? Oh, he just wants some rubs. Just some belly rubs. Look how much better he looks. Oh, I'm so pleased. I'm so pleased. Yeah, is your belly getting better? Oh, it's a good life, isn't it? It's a good life. Mm-hmm. So I have 2 more calls tonight, but here's hair. I cannot tell you how good it feels to get rid of the ratty ends. It's the growing out of the bangs seem to flow in better with the rest of the hair length, so I'm really happy. I don't even mind this part business that's happening, because that seems to be my fate. I'm just gonna be stuck with part forever and always. I don't know how some people can hide their part. I cannot. I am not one of those people. Right, so there it is. There's the hair. Hooray! Now I have 2 more calls to make, at 8 and at 9, and the 8 o'clock one is in 13 minutes, and I haven't looked at her resume yet, so I need to go do that. But what is today? Wednesday. Wednesday hair! It is Wednesday, so it was sushi day at the Sprouts, and I went for a crunchy shrimp roll. Ooh. So I am gonna eat that, and then I'm gonna get on my 9 o'clock phone call, and then I'm gonna go to bed, because that is how I roll. Where are my chopsticks? I just realized I said, because that's how I roll. Roll. Sushi roll. So is it just me, or are the Pokemons harder to catch after the update? Because holy cow, I have been through like 100 bazillion balls, and I keep having to hit up all these Pokestops to replenish the ball supply, and it just doesn't feel like that was the way it was before. Also, I love my hair. This bad boy has been lying in the middle of the floor while I have been trying to put away laundry and dust and get the floor ready to Swiffer wet jet it. Yeah. He's just collected, hey baby. He's collected a couple of toys there and has just been kneading the floor. All he wants is love, guys. All he wants is love. He's just that kitty. I am getting ready to leave the house in my pajamas for 2 reasons. Struggle, here we go. Okay, for 2 reasons. 1, because I am lazy, and 2, because I have no time, and 3, okay, maybe 4 reasons, and 3, because I'm gonna be away for a while, and I've got to get the dry cleaning done, and this is the only opportunity I have to get the dry cleaning done. So I'm gonna run to the dry cleaner, which fortunately has like a drive-through window thing, so I don't actually have to get out of the car. So yeah, I'm leaving the house in my pajamas to do the dry cleaning because I am a classy lady. Ah! So I make a bed for Remus in here so he's more comfortable, and what does he do? He spends his days there. Yeah. He finally got tired of me getting up and down off the sofa, and he is taking full advantage of the bed. Good boy. He's a good snuggly kitty.
I have done a smidgen of rearranging. All of the glass bottles that were hanging here made me nervous because I could hear them clink, and it just made me nervous because breaking glass, blah, blah, blah. So I got this shelf and I have filled it up with all the things. And in here is the iron and extra color catcher stuff, which are, by the way, amazing. If you haven't used these, use them. They are great. So that is what the laundry room is looking like. I don't like all that wasted space up there, so I may see about getting another one of these wire racks to just go on the top and maybe put like this stuff that is very rarely used way up there. So we'll see. We'll see. For now, I'm pretty pleased. I'm pretty pleased with the way that looks. Yay! So I shut down Chuck the MacBook last night after a software update, and I have been waiting for 7 minutes for it to come back up. 7 minutes is a long time. I'm getting a little nervous now. My first call is in 30 minutes, and I had an hour's worth of work that I really needed to do before that. So, yikes. We're back up, and just in time, because that's my reminder for my call, for my first call of the day. So I'm gonna have to scurry and put all the packages together, and then that stuff that I was supposed to be doing before this is gonna have to be tacked on to the end of the day, which means I'll probably be working until 8 o'clock. Boo, because it's Friday. The only thing left I have to do today is to vacuum the bottom floor, the one with the office and the entryway to the garage. I have cleaned every surface in my house in preparation for my sister and my niece. I am picking them up at a halfway point in Alabama tomorrow. So tomorrow is gonna be hectic. Actually, this weekend is gonna be hectic. So tomorrow I get up at 6 and I leave the house by 7 to get up to Gainesville to have a meeting with my vice president of recruitment up there. Then after having breakfast meeting with her, I go straight over to the campus and have a meeting with all of the other recruitment advisors in Panhellenic to try to learn what is going on with recruitment this year, because it's a completely new system and a completely new way, and it's very foreign to me. I have no idea what's going on. In my head, what I've heard about it can't possibly work, but you know, what do I know? I am not the specialist. I am not the super fancy knowledgeable one about recruitment. So I'm sure that they have thought this out and they know what they're doing, because this came down from Panhellenic, real Panhellenic, not like campus Panhellenic. It's all over everywhere. So that's happening tomorrow, and then after that meeting, or maybe in the middle of it, I don't know, I have to leave there at noon and drive to Montgomery, Alabama to pick up my sister and my niece. My sister doesn't drive, that's why I'm picking them up. And they are going to come and stay at my house from Sunday to Saturday, because I am going to a conference with Parrish. I am still working while I'm at this conference with Parrish, so I haven't taken PTO, which means I will still be doing, you know, 7 to 10 hour days. I'm gonna try to keep it light. I might not have to try. The recruiting system that we're using right now is just not producing much in the way of quality candidates. And that's gonna, we'll talk more about that later, later this month. But yeah, so I may upload this I may upload this Saturday night, because I'll have to get up early on Sunday, because we're leaving Sunday and we're gonna go see Parrish's mom and sister in Columbia, and then spend the night in Charleston with his mom, and then drive on down to St. Simon's Island, which is where the conference thing is. So it's a lot of in the car over the next couple of days. Montgomery's not so far. Montgomery, I think, is like two-ish, 2 hour, maybe 2.5 hours away. So it's not, that is not a big deal. And then half of it will be full of Ellie, my niece, in the car. So that's gonna be just fine, not fussed. It's the Saturday morning to Gainesville that just, at the crack of dawn, that just hurts my soul right now, just thinking about it. But I am sweaty and gross and disgusting, and I have a call in
30 seconds, so I'm gonna go. And I will catch up with you, hopefully, in a relaxing golf cart ride this evening.
I think the real big takeaway here is that I really love my fraternity, because I got up at 5:30 this morning to meet my officer in Gainesville, which is 2 hours away from my home, for a 9 o'clock meeting. And then I have a 10 o'clock meeting with the Panhellenic people on the campus. Then I am driving 3.5 hours to Montgomery to pick up my sister and my niece. Then I am driving 2 hours back to my home, where I will still have to pack and get ready to travel 4 hours tomorrow, and then another 4 hours, I think, the next day. So I'm really tired. I'm a little grumpy. I'm hoping that coffee, because that's Starbucks right back there. I'm really hoping that coffee will make things better. So we are 4.5 hours later, and I am currently at the Chick-fil-A at my exit, oddly, to get something to eat because it's 1:30 and I'm starving. And then I'm gonna go the rest of the way to Montgomery. It's 2 hours, so I might be a little late now because this Chick-fil-A line has taken an extraordinary amount of time. And the trouble with the Chick-fil-A line here is they kind of pin you in and they make sure that you can't get out. So once you commit to the line, you aren't getting, like, you can't, if it's taken too long, you can't just kind of scoot out. It's, you are stuck. And I have been stuck behind a car with 7 different UGA stickers, because one is never enough, apparently, and a Confederate flag and a zombie family. Yeah, it's been interesting. I am currently trying to put on my makeup out of the back of Jessup while we finish up packing in front of Parrish's house, because we're running a little late. So we finally got checked in and done, and here is my room after sort of a debacle with the first room. But it's got a little step down living room for which is where I have set up my office because I had to work the second I got here. And there's my view. I'm really very happy. So I sit right here, or I have been sitting right here today, and I've been going through the resumes, and I had a couple calls today. Yeah, and that's what I have been gazing upon most of the afternoon. It's been really, really nice. I would be more enthusiastic, but I am so tired, and I think I have bruised my foot somehow. The top of my foot is kind of swollen and bruisey looking, so I'm a little concerned about what's going on there, but I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure it's fine. So I'm just very tired. Very tired, but very, very appreciative. So when we got here, the room that was reserved for me was in like a separate building on the back of the property, and the neighbors were very loud, and it was right next to the hospitality suite, or the hospitality house. For the reason piece here is because he's the fancy person for a convention that's happening here, and they got me a room because I'm going to take some pictures for them on a couple of their night things. So I couldn't take vacation to be here because I have to take vacation next week. So I talked to my manager and I was like, oh, listen, here are some things that are going on. Are you okay with this? So I am going to work my full, well, more than my full 7 days. I'm going to work my usual schedule, which will be you know, like 10 to 12 hour days typically. So I'm gonna work full on work like I would if I was at home, because he's working during the day, so it's not like I'm gonna see him until probably well after dinner. And after dinner we'll probably take a walk on the beach you just saw, and that's gonna be our stuff that we do this week. But yeah, so that's what's happening, and I don't know. I'm so tired today, I can't even think straight. So this is gonna be uploaded for last week, even though it's Monday. I'm gonna call it Fake Sunday. Just so I can get this vlog uploaded, because I know it's a day late already, and it will probably be
really late tonight before it can go up because I haven't edited or anything. So, and I still haven't finished working. I've still got to set my schedule for the week because I haven't done that yet either. And it's like 5:30. Yeah, 5:30. So I gotta get crack-a-lackin'. Right. So that's just the update. That's where we are. My niece and my sister and my parents, because my niece is there, will be at my house all week, which will be nice for Remus. And that's really where we are. So encourage each other with sweetness and light, and I will probably see you next Sunday.